Hi, welcome to Simply Country Cuisine. I'm Susie. I want to give a shout out to my new friend, the manager of Shalosky's in Cedar Park. Hi, and we really enjoyed the lunch that you made us the other day with all the extra love and care that you showed us. It was really sweet. Thank you. Now, what we're going to do today is I'm going to make a quick little salad, a protein salad with cottage cheese, and then I'm going to tell you a couple different versions that you can do this with. This one is a Greek cottage cheese salad, and of course it's going to use the ingredients that you would use in a Greek salad. Now, the recipe calls for 2 cups of cottage cheese. I'm pretty sure that's what's in these. Yep, that's 2 cups. And I'm going to add a half a cup of diced cucumber. That looks like about a half a cup. I just wanted to, what I want to do with this one is, the recipe didn't say to, but I think I should probably take the seeds out of it because that's where the water is. In these little salads, there's one that has some tomato in it. Scoop the seeds out of them. Although that's very good for you, I just think it's going to make the salad watery. So I'm just going to take my grapefruit spoon and just scoop out the seeds. I want to leave the skin on it. This is an English cucumber. It's got soft skin. All right, there's my cucumber. It says here about 2 tablespoons of diced red onion. Well, they said 2 tablespoons of sliced black olives. Not in this family. We're going to put a little bit more than that. Sometimes more is better. And you can buy the canned that's already pre-sliced. Make it easy on yourself. Now, this will not have a dressing on it. We have our cottage cheese, our cucumber, our onion, our olives, and now we're going to put in our tomato. And it says a half a cup of the tomato as well. And remember, we took the seeds out of the cucumber. We're going to do the same thing with the tomatoes. Because it doesn't hurt them, but if I was probably eating it right away, I probably wouldn't care. But it will make it watery. I made a salad for church party we went to yesterday. We will do it on the show. It's a 1950s retro salad, and I took the seeds out of the tomatoes then, which I was very glad I had, because the salad set for a little bit, and if the seeds had been in there, I think it would have ruined the texture of my salad. Invest in some of these little grapefruit spoons. They're great for this kind of stuff. I mean, the grapefruit, but when you're de-seeding, they are just awesome. This recipe did not call for everything but bagel seasoning. You know how we like everything but bagel seasoning in this house. Well, we're going to put some in here. I'll give this a mix up. And we'll give it, let's see, we'll just sprinkle it now. And this is going to give it the garlic, the pepper flavor in there. Because the recipe didn't call for that. Well, sometimes we like to amp things up. And there it is. There's your Greek cottage cheese salad. Now, I'm going to read off a couple more to you. Maybe we'll make them later, but for time's sake, I just want you to know. You can do the Greek cottage cheese salad. You could do a Southwest cottage cheese salad, 2 cups of cottage cheese, a half a cup of drained and rinsed black beans, half a cup of whole kernel corn, sweet corn, 1/4 cup of red diced bell pepper. You could put green in there, maybe red and green, and 2 tablespoons of salsa. Then you have, for those sweet lovers, we have a tropical cottage cheese salad. Same amount of cottage cheese, a half a cup of pineapple chopped. Now, if you're using canned pineapple, drain it because it's going to be wet. A half a cup of mandarin oranges, segment those little segments and just cut them in half. a quarter of a cup of diced green bell pepper, and 2 tablespoons of shredded carrots. Then you have, this one sounds like it's going to be my favorite, cranberry walnut cottage cheese salad. The cottage cheese, a half a cup of dried cranberries, a half a cup of diced celery, 2 tablespoons of chopped walnuts, and a tablespoon of honey. And last but not least, this is an Asian cottage cheese salad. 2 cups of cottage cheese, a half a cup of edamame, and make sure they're shelled. A quarter of a cup of shredded carrots, 2 tablespoons of chopped green onions, and 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds. And yes, I'm a lover of this. This is great, super great. Don't skip on your vegetables though. If it says a half a cup, maybe a half plus 2 or 3 more in there. And always remember to subscribe, like, and share our videos. We're on YouTube and Facebook. Hopefully this summer we'll start another little way of getting our little recipes out there, not too sure. And if you don't have a place to worship, please join us at any one of our Glad Tidings churches. We're one church, 5 locations. The Leander Church has 2 services, a 9 and an 11 o'clock service, and we would love to have you. Just when you come in, say, hey, I heard about this on Simply Country Cuisine. All right, we love you. God bless, and have a beautiful day.